Hey guys, just thought I'm outside the Boca Hotel. It's Friday, the test is tomorrow, the excitement is building, and and it's going to be a huge game. I think we're all looking forward to this match. So what can we expect? I think the moment has now come. We've seen both sides. There's been a lot of spice in the media, lots of talk, everything comes down to Loftus. Now the first thing to note is the weather's going to be perfect. It's sunny today. It will be a bit cold. It'll be a bit chilly. Definitely in the evening with 5 o'clock, you're going to have that chill that comes over. Last night it was 1 degree at sunset, or in the middle of the night, shall I say. So it'll be a couple of degrees, 3 or 4 degrees. So if you're coming to the game, please dress warmly. Obviously it's going to be quite heated on the battlefield, but in the stands probably a bit But in the stands, probably it's going to be a bit chilly as well. But so that's the first thing to go. We've seen a lot of stuff happening in the week, a lot of talk by both teams, a lot of talk about what happened in the past. All that doesn't matter. What will happen tomorrow is the team that makes the least mistakes is Malaysia, that'll probably win, and the team that handles the pressure better. Now, how good are Ireland? Well, they certainly have beaten the Box 3 times in a row. They are, at the moment, Six Nations champions. They've shown that that dip that they had in the quarterfinal, those margins of losing in the quarterfinal didn't bother them. They came back and won the Six Nations quite handily. Oh dear. Quite handily. And that has meant that they certainly come into this game having beaten the Springboks 3 times in a row. Last time the Boks won was in 2016. That's going to be obviously count against the Boks a bit, but as I say, it's a new game, it's new everything. Ireland are still the only team that Rassie Erasmus's Springboks haven't beaten yet under his leadership, and there's a lot riding on this. The Boks, I think, will be a lot stronger, a lot more focused with Andre Pollard there. I think there's little edges, the goal kicking in the last 2 games, which was the difference between the 2 teams, won't matter as much. I think that it'll be definitely them using the altitude, using the game, and probably seeing a bit of difference. What will we see from them in terms of gameplay? I don't think we're going to see too much different from Ireland. They've got a set system. They like to keep the ball. They like to come at you with phases, quick ruck ball, and the key for the Boks is to disrupt the Irish there at the breakdown. The Irish were able to disrupt the Springboks at the breakdown last time out. And Josh van der Fleer, Marco van Staan, Kwagga Smith, key players tomorrow. Andre Pollard will be key for his goal kicking, but I think that will be a leveler tomorrow. Saying that, we might see a couple of new things from the Springboks in terms of their gameplay, Tony Brown's influence, and they want to use the hard, fast field of Loftus to do a lot more when it comes to playing teams and scoring tries. They've got an incredibly good back 3. Billy LaRue was incredible for the Bulls against Leinster last time he played at Loftus, and his tactical kicking and the way they drew Leinster's back 3 out and then pushed them and they kicked over their heads once they came out of the 22 was exceptional to watch. And Ches and Colby, Kurtley Aronson need no introduction. But on both sides, there are superstars, and there are players that are extremely good. And one interesting stat that I saw this week was the fact that Ireland are actually physically bigger than the Springboks. You look at them man for man, they're bigger in size and weight than the Springboks, but will that make a difference? Well, that's what we'll see on Saturday. I think the aggression, the physicality of the South Africans will be working on, plus their little nuances on speed, and I think should give them the edge here. But this is going to be an incredibly close game. I think we're going to see an Ireland team that are intent on breaking their duck in South Africa, on trying to win a series here. They've done it in New Zealand, that's no mean feat. And if they can do it on Saturday, they've got a good chance of going 2-0 up. This is one of those huge moments in rugby. Saturday's test is going to be epic. And if you haven't already, watch the rest of the videos on this channel. There'll be more previews coming up. There'll be more day-to-day stuff. And of course, I also want to say I've started a WhatsApp channel nowadays, which I'll put the link below, which I'll give daily updates and updates from the game as we get to the stadium, etc. tomorrow. So if you can, do that as well. But if you haven't smashed the subscribe button, please do. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. It's a cold, chilly morning, Pretoria, but the rugby's going to be red hot. See you then. Cheers.